Hello again, and welcome back to my channel, and indeed welcome back also to myself. For I have been absent for quite some time. As you can see, some things in life have changed. My background is perhaps a little bit more appealing. My hair is a little bit more COVID chic. I've got a new setup which isn't critical for running EU4, but certainly can do some other fun things, whether that be games or work related. However, it can also still run EU4, and in the spirit of ensuring that I can justify of playing a bit more, I've decided I should create some content so that at least I can say I'm contributing to the community and to all of you. With that being said, let's make some content here. It was rather difficult to decide where to begin here. Not wanting to do somebody too challenging for my first Let's Play being back, since gaming and talking at the same time can be a bit challenging. After much mulling it over, I think I'm going to give Milan a shot. Everybody always wants to know what the best country to form Italy is. I go many ways on this. Depends on the type of game you want. I really enjoy Naples, also because you've got that great outlet for your aggressive expansion into North Africa. Savoy is fun just because you've got some this balance in between two great powers play, which you can do, and it's very easy as them to ally both Austria and France. But Milan is one of the ones that has certainly the best ideas to start with. Naples gets some great ones later, but they start off with just okay. Milan also has some nice events for the Ambrosian Republic, giving them some nice bonuses. I miss the PU game when I go Republic, but we'll see. We'll try not to game that event. We'll just kind of see what happens. Usually it fires, but sometimes you just get too lucky with an air or something, and it won't fire. Also, I've been kind of wanting to try them out with the new Empire mechanics, including the strong duchies estate privilege, which allows you to keep a couple extra vassals around, and I'm hoping to keep some nice little strong vassals around me to help in the conquests and maybe ease the aggressive expansion. With that said, I'll talk about some of my other plans for them once we actually get the game rolling. We'll be playing in normal mode to account for any tragic collapses of my my system or recording errors. Am I recording? Yep, I am recording. That's good. And we'll get rolling. So, Milan. Start with some very developed provinces here. Looks like, what is that? 6 of them. A nice fort to keep our capital safe while we are off in war. Very likely the Renaissance will spawn quite close to us, so that's a plus. 11 troops already, nice and handy for us. Our force limit being up to 15, all right. That's good. We can hire then 4 mercs right off the bat, which we may even want to do while we're on the screen. That would be the Free Company. They suck at their morale recovery, but they're actually a bit more troops from on. This varies based on which country you play. It tends to be 4, though, with the type of countries I start with. 6 would put us over our force limit, but that's okay. We will hold off getting them then until just before the war. So let's do our initial setup. First thing we're going to want to look at is our main screen. Oh wow, yeah, that's certainly a special leader, a 122 with bad morale of armies. So no wars until he's dead. And a well-advised man, though, so that is good. That means we might be able to afford advisors. We'll check that out when we get to the economy screen. Alright, we one accepted culture. That's all we need to know there. Diplomacy. We started with Austria as our rival. That certainly means the vassalization strategy is going to be what we're using, at least until the Shadow Kingdom event fires, that being when Italy leaves the empire, for those who maybe are newish to the game. Switzerland, yes, Italy's not here yet. Switzerland is also a rival. That's not a bad one for us, I guess, because we can maybe grab a couple more provinces before the Shadow Kingdom event fires. And Provence, which is not useful to us in any way. What does Venice not mind us right now? They actually don't mind us. That's impressive. And do they mind Venice? No. Ottomans, France, and Milan. I should feel rather like honored that Austria would think that I, little Milan, am important enough to classify with France and the Ottomans as their most important enemy. All right, we'll not set rivals quite yet until we take a look at the possible alliance situation. Money, yep, even at full maintenance, we've got 1-2 ducats coming in. That is great. Sometimes it's just nice not to have to worry about that at the start. Trade, we're at 384 of that coming from that. We have merchants in Valencia and Ragusa. What are you doing in Valencia? That's right. I always forget that they've got a new trade node down here too. This Valencia trade node. So we're steering from there, and we are steering from Ragusa. Probably makes most sense. That's fine. Alright, so that's our trade screen. Now let's check out our tech. Well, not much to say there. Ideas. As I said, we start off with some pretty good ideas. Infantry combat ability, give us a bit of an edge once we get rid of that craven leader. And an extra diplomatic relations slot, which should help us also with vassals, because we won't have to sacrifice a key alliance. Pretty quickly moving on to idea costs reduction. Early in the game, very nice for that. Yearly prestige can be useful. I value prestige a lot. There are a lot of bonuses that get overlooked with prestige. Development costs going to be great. Probably means we may want to go economic. I haven't really thought about my ideas yet, other than I'm actually thinking I'll take influence. I know it's not as good anymore compared to diplomatic ever since it lost its aggressive expansion thingy reduction, but nonetheless, it also with offensive has a nice siege bonus, which really means you can just fly through sieges. And if I somehow manage to motivate myself to take innovative, it also gives you an aggressive expansion discount, about 10% for up the policy. Innovative's hard to take. You can pretty much only take it if you're like pretty well established as a country, but that you don't really have to worry about other more important things like economic or religious or whatever else you may favor. I tend not to take administrative for those who maybe haven't seen my extensive collection of videos on here, my 7 or so. So that's not going to happen. Also, just fair warning, I don't do no CB wars and stuff like that. About as tricky as I'll get is beating my allies of half of my future vassals, and then bringing the alliance and taking all the land back from them later. But we'll see that as things go here. All right, mercenary maintenance, admittedly useful. We could actually take plutocratic. That's going to complicate the military idea a bit, honestly, because that's a good idea set. And that would then also have some mercenary benefits. Technology cost, trade power, and stab reduction. All right, and at the end, national manpower. So, mission tree, pretty standard, conquer your neighbors kind of stuff. Let's just take a look at the first ones. They want us to own Genoa. We would like to. That'll probably be a little while off, though. They tend to have, trading lead to protect them. And reclaim the ducal lands. Ah, yes, that's our main path, Venice. We just wait for the Ottomans to fight them, and we'll be set. And Milan has won a war using mercenaries from Switzerland or Romandie. I've never seen that before. I haven't played Milan since the new patch, so harness the Swiss. Can't be that hard, I guess. What do we get for that? Mercenary cost and mercenary discipline. Well timed. That could be useful. Any ally relative army strength ratio compared to Milan is at 1.65. And is allied. One of them is allied with Milan. Okay. Friends in high places. So basically a strong ally. I'm sure we'll manage eventually. That's actually something you more want after you've done a little bit of conquering anyways. And Milan has embraced the Renaissance, so that'll be hard. And develop Milan to 30 development. 20 years of construction and development costs. Actually something we probably want to try to hold off on anyways. And try to push that at about the same time that the next institution spawns. But the rest we'll look at, as we kind of advance down the tree a little bit. Decisions, nothing relevant there. Stability, nothing relevant there. Religion, we are 100% Catholic. not really my favorite thing to be, but nothing against my Catholic viewers. In this game, it lacks some flavor, despite the new additions. If you've got a lot of land to convert, you just love it. Military, all right, we've already talked about that. And estates. While we're on the estates screen, we do the estates setup. We'll start with the standard oversight by the clergy, and for the nobility, they will get rights of council, and for the burghers, they get free enterprise. Alright, I also tend to like to give supremacy over the crown. States can pursue agendas at any time. Tends to up all of their loyalty enough that you can spend most of the game actually having the benefit of the bonuses for the reduction in land maintenance costs and such. Alright, that is there. Monopolies are good to give as long as it's something that you don't have too much of. So let's see what our trade goods are here. Alright, we've only got one cow, so yeah, we can do that. We've got quite a bit of grain though, I don't really want to get that away. Some people like to give all of the stuff away at the beginning, and maybe that is the optimal way of playing, but not what we're going to do. So that was the nobility that was going to take the livestock off my hands. One mercantilism, no income from livestock, and we get even more loyalty. So let's do that. Clergy, I believe there's nothing else I can really do right now. The papal emissary can be beneficial once you're in the position. Yeah, we'll leave it at that for now. What is this? Mercenary? Yeah, missionaries, not mercenaries. That is not necessary either. Alright, let's just leave them at that. Then burghers, eventually we will at least be giving them some trade ships that will come up, and we will do this patronage of the arts at some key moment, but let's not do it right now. I also don't want to quite get my stab casts up quite yet, despite the advisor reduction costs. Eventually though, because usually you don't stab up yourself anyways. Alright, let's get an estate going here, so we can get our crown lands up. Yes, call the diet. Alright, what do you guys want to do? We've got improved relations with the Pope, probably very important anyhow. The sooner we start accruing some papal influence, the better. Savoy's opinion is at least 100. That only gives us loyalty though, which is a very nice reward. And trade power, yeah, that's not going to happen yet. I'm curious at Savoy's relations right now. Yep, they are, as expected, our best friend in the world, and we're going to keep them that way for a while. They're not on our list for a bit. Who are their rivals while we're on that screen, though? Just out of curiosity, the Papal State. That's gonna complicate things. Switzerland, Genoa, and the Papal State. Well, the Papal State won't hate us for it, but it'll make it a lot harder to get our relations up with them. It'll just take a lot longer. It's still probably fine, yeah, because they're a valuable ally to have, provided their rivals aren't too bad. Oh no, they rivaled the Papal State. Papal State and rival, so that's not so bad. Tunis and Venice. Oh, all right, that's lovely. While we're here, should we make an alliance? Sure. Hey, don't inherit our throne. I think I had that happen once when I was playing Savoy, that I inherited Milan like right away. Oh, okay, this will make a game a lot easier. All right, so we do want Papal State relations. Let's start accruing some benefits there with you. Who else is Venice's enemies? Papal State, that is useful, actually. Maybe I should ally the Papal State. Interesting. Alright, let's take a look at the diplomacy map for that decision, though. No other alliance opportunity. Oh, yeah, because we have to wait. We have to let a day tick by. Get a day by. There we go. Upper alliance. Actually, mainly just small powers up there. Lucca, Mantua. Nothing to blow me away. I'm surprised they're not willing to ally me. Maybe once I start improving relations, might as well start getting done that mission right away. We only have one diplomat, 2 diplomats as well here. I always forget who has 3 and who's stuck with only 2, but Guess that's because we're in the HRE. So we're improving with them. I want to lower my maintenance. Do I see any quick wars coming here? No, probably not. We only have claims there. That's going to be a little while. Well, I'm over here. I just want to check out some things. Yeah. Got 2 vassals here, Verona and Padoue. Probably will end up taking this, so it'll be too much AE already. But if we can grab one more, since Austria hates us, we could release a vassal there so we don't get unlawful territory. They don't have anything additional to expand into, but still better than having unlawful territory. All right. Improving relation there, yeah, and the allies. People state, no, you're not willing to do it right now. Did I rival somebody? Like, that seemed to have went down. Oh, you already have too many diplomatic relations. Oh. Guess we have to pick somebody else. Well, maybe once I set a rival, that at least helps, sorry. Let's, of course, pick Venice. And we might as well also pick Switzerland. I'm gonna check that place there. Not much I can do with taking Switzerland, but we can maybe at least humiliate them. Right thing, and we'll probably surpass them pretty quick as well. Alright, so Switzerland it is. And we have to pick all 3, so let's see here. Ferrara, Genoa. I'd rather be somebody very obtainable. I might leave it empty for just a bit. We're allied with Venice. Alright, that's not what we wanted to see. Allied with the Pope. And Mantua likes us, but I'd actually kind of like your land. It's a useful fort. Ferrara. Ina. Well, we can get a vassal there at least. Yeah, probably a bit safer anyways. Alright, well, for now, Mantua is our friend then. Rivals with Ferrara and Lucca. Alright. Good enough. Mantua is our friend now too. Which puts us at how many diplo relations? Oh yeah, only 2 or 5 because we have so many slots. So many possible friends. Those are the 3 leagues. Might actually have some gripe with Switzerland. Other than that, I'm just going to leave the slots empty for now. I think we are safe enough. We're going to get attacked right away. But they can't actually ally or rival Switzerland, probably. Or no, I guess they can, because Switzerland has rivaled them. I've never examined them. They don't have any special cores or claims. Should we? This is when I kind of wish I was twitching so I could just ask for advice. They're republics, so there'll be no royal marriage tying us to them, so why not? Should have checked if somebody else has cores on them. Nope. Good. That would have sucked. Alright, so we've got most of our rivals, but I just want to let a month click by before I select the last rival. Poland has taken the Union. Good. I see that happen often enough where they don't take it these days. It's fun when you're playing in the region, but not so fun if you need their help later on. Oh yes, I forgot that we have to seize the land to get our crown land back up. Here we go. That is sorted then. And now we were going to advance just till the end of the month's tick. And our king is now an embezzler as well. Wow, this guy just rocks. Let's make him a general now to up these chances of him passing away. Got a siege pip, that's useful. Alright, and let's put him with the troops. Keep your troops company. For they love you since you're, what was it, Craven. And yeah, let's lower the morale. There's no wars coming for a little while here. We can move ourselves over, yeah, there. Be sure. And Kingdom of Italy and the Empire. Alright, the reign in Allot. It's not going to happen for a while, but enough. Royal marriage from Mantua, sure. Savoy, royal marriage. Let's just get to the 12th and get that sorted then. So, not making the best use of my diplomat. I lost a month that I could have been fabricating on somebody. Probably Ferrara, who's allied with Albania. Good. Yeah, that would be a plus. Let's start fabricating on you then. Confirm, and then yes, let's I guess make you a rival. Tempted to wait a little while. It doesn't matter at the beginning anyways, because you know you're not really getting power projection early anyways. Everybody's like right away embargo everybody and such, but it doesn't really make much of a difference. Okay, Albania doesn't have France as an ally or something, which I've seen happen recently as well. I got a little bit of a throat thing here. Probably from the quarantine and never talking to anybody, so other than the Zoom call or on occasion or something. I think we are about set up where we can actually start advancing. I'll advance on 3 though, so I have time to collect my thoughts a little bit. I think I will leave that for a bit. I don't want them to maybe end up allying somebody who I don't want to fight at the same time. Though it'll probably end up happening anyway, so. Alright, we're improving with the Papal State. Lucca is part of the Trade League now, unsurprising. Venice's Trade League. Let's make it a bit of an annoyance with the war if they're not being occupied by the Ottomans. So we will have to do it on 2 fronts then. From Bologna. I'm always curious about the vassalization options, but I don't think at the early game that's ever possible. No. Oh, I don't think so. I feel bad when these guys are so bold to think that they can have a royal marriage with me, and like, I'm sorry, little OPM. I've got other things to do with my Diplo slot than protect you. I mean, I could take 1, I guess. Keep him from getting eaten from somebody else. His traits, well advised. Also Craven. No, that's me. I want to see you. Diet costs. Okay, do more knowledge sharing. Man, it's not going to be useful. Sometimes it's worth it, really, to pay attention to the traits of the leaders of countries you're going to ally. Also, whoever takes over afterwards, if you find out it's like one of these leaders that's likely to get into suicidal wars, you know, turn off call to arms, pretty offensive wars, right away. So before they get you drug into a war with half of Europe. But it's also nice to see if like maybe he's greedy and wants neighbor's land, because then you could probably know that you could call him and he would be willing to take offer of land. Do I really need another OPM to help me fight? My expansion's gonna mainly be here, and that'll take forever. And then I'd really like to do here and here. Sure. Tell you what. Otherwise, somebody else is gonna eat him. And not with an ally, Papal State, but you know, marriages don't last forever, do they? Okay, Romans invasion, submit to Romans rule, which means Poland has their marsh. I did want to actually look into advisors, though, yeah. At least one. Oh yeah, let's get ourselves a military advisor if we can. Discipline, I guess, is the way to go, given this layout. €1. You can tell where I live these days, then, if I'm using that. 1 ducat a month. See, the InfoSec people are even now trying to narrow down the location of where I'm living based on the little hints I give away. Tax modifier guy under admin could almost pay for himself. I like to see our expenses with full maintenance. Not that I mind a little debt for war, but you know, I don't want to go crazy. We probably do not need that fort turned on for now, though. Little financial management can always pay off. I would not mind a Diplo rep. I trade. Difficult. Tell you what, I'm gonna save up a little money for a while first. Just for a couple months while I think it over in the back of my head. And also so the clock ticks a little bit forward here. Yep, the expected alliance offer. Their whole 2 troops, they will be of great value to us. Allied with Albania still. I'm just gonna make them a rival. They're gonna get an ally eventually. Might as well make sure it's not like Poland or something. This way it's more likely to at least be like Venice. Though they are rivaled with Venice. Nope. So I thought that maybe that was a possibility. Alright. The rival thing. Papal State is clicking up. Still would like them as an ally. They'd be useful for the near term. What do we have in the way of possible PUs? Nothing that's in our neighborhood. Boy, do we have a mission here for good relations? No. Alright. Getting those claims up and getting our relations up. So let's see. Anybody start off with a war right away? Nope. Nope. The usual suspects. The Knights. Yeah, damnation. You're guaranteeing 2 countries. Alright. Come on, Ottomans. Go for Albania first. I'd like to quickly get my cores back. That'd be great. Don't be one of those games where the Ottomans implodes, which seems to happen a bit more often on the current patch, I would say. Sometimes they block themselves, though, by like allying somebody big right here, and it's like, well, you know, you're expanding in one direction. You better hope that that direction works out for you. Alright, spy network's up to 17. Suppose I could speed up the clock a tiny bit for you. Oh yeah, I'm on 3. No wonder time feels like it's going slow. Emiratia tracking Tribazon. That's what I would do as Emiratia as well. So good job, AI. Making the right call there. We have a truce with Venice until December of 46. Foreign quarter of Milano. We can get some trade power or dev cost and goods produced. This is one, you know, there's a saying for this: heads one way, tails is another. Well, let's keep Aragon happy, and this dev cost can come in handy if I feel like I've got some extra points to go around. Yeah, that's fine. That's the one I usually go with. Tiled in the reeds. Oh no, I didn't expect this event, or I would have so earlier I would have like Googled it and the exact conditions for the Ambrosian Republic. This can usually result in a quite good leader, though he will have legitimacy, so we will probably still get the Ambrosian Republic choice. Suddenly, something startles the animal. Before you have time to fire, it's long gone. You look around. The water in a small creek reflects the sunlight of a perfect day, and the reeds wave slowly before a light breeze. With that laughter, you realize now what had startled the animal. In a cradle floating amongst the reeds lies a laughing little boy. Judging by his smile, you'd say that he has never known fear in his life. So you can adopt him as your own. Let's see what he is. 412. You gotta be kidding me. Usually these guys are like, you know, 5/5s or something. Which leaves us with option number 2. Where did that deer go? And get 5 ducats. Just very cynical. I've always got a chuckle from that. Given his quality and that all he'll give us is less prestige and more unrest, I'll take the 5 ducats. How amusing. At least I got a laugh out of it. Still recording? Alright, making sure my drive didn't fill up or something. Alright, it looks like Naples is free from Aragon then. They would also be a good ally. Provided, they immediately rivaled the Papal State. You know, I'm just gonna leave you for a while then, Naples. Maybe later. I do not want to get excommunicated. There's very little that sucks more than getting excommunicated if you are Catholic. Lusa wants access. This would probably be the Bavarian Unification Wars, I would gather. Yep, Landeshut Ingolstadt Unification War. I played Bavaria once. A little bit OP. You really quickly get pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew. Alright. Not really my thing. But there we go. Papal influence once a year. Clergy is more loyal. That will be useful. Pull him back then. Wonder if they want to take an alliance now. They would. And they're allied with Austria. Not that that helps us, but it means that they are not going to be threatened by getting invaded at an inopportune time. It does take the last Diplo slot that I kind of had slotted for a vassal, but we can drop one of these meaningless relationships that we acquired at the beginning because I was too enthusiastic to be friendly to my neighbors. Yeah, I think the Papal State's a good ally. Though, who won't like that? Then Savoy wouldn't like that. I think Savoy will get over it. As long as it's not mutual hate between the two, they usually recover. Naples wouldn't like it either, but my guess is Naples isn't long for this world in one form or another. We'll get pewed by France or something. Would be not ideal for us either. They don't like us enough anymore anyways. Oh, yeah. Hello, Pope. You're our new friend. Yay. No more worries about excommunication for a long time. Almost the end of the month. Almost lost a month tick with that diplomat. We could have been doing something useful. Who do I want claims on? How big is your trade lead? Just Lucca and Epirus. Oh, that's a pretty sad trade league. Let's the spy network there, or Lucca, no, or Switzerland. Guaranteeing the independence of Burgenz and is allied only with Regensburg. And my guess is that Savoy? Nope, I thought Savoy would maybe be willing to take a promise of land. But you guys, nobody here is also willing to take promises of land. No. We can handle that war by ourselves, though. Oh, and we've even actually got the spy network quick enough. So let's deal with that first. Fabricate a claim on Modena. Yep. Okay. Good. Come home. You up. The only thing that worries me about attacking when they still have Albania as an ally. Yes, they're far away. Nothing impressive, but that slight issue that they've got Skanderberg. I don't think he'll get over here and fight us in time with enough troops to level us, but anything is possible. Well, we have at least until our morale returns to think about it. Get you guys up. And now send you guys to fabricate on... Yeah, let's fabricate it. It's foolish not to have a claim up on Genoa. And I believe, as noted, no mission is going to give me a claim there. Only thing is, Austria is going to demand it back unless we chain wars, but best to be ready to seize that as soon as the opportunity presents itself. I hate to miss that. Other guy can start getting a claim up on Switzerland. I don't really want Swiss land though. That fort is good enough. I can just do the humiliate rival CV actually, without needing to get land. I think that's better. Alright, good. That means my next spy can start building a spy network in something more useful. I mean, I guess it doesn't hurt to take those forts, but I do with them. No, focus your AE. That's when you gotta remember that when you're playing in areas like this. You only got so much AE that you can throw around. Don't waste it on land you don't want. Especially when you start as Milan, you don't need every province. Must grab this province. We might as well get that up on Lucca because could be that there's some reason it ends up being easier attacking and vassalizing them than it is the other way around. Alright, are we all set? I think so. Let's move you down to Cremona. Saved by his nerves. A diplomatic insult on Venice. I won't read every one of these aloud. I just decided to read the child in the reads, but pause me, read that. Alright, there you go. No, we won't be using a diplomatic insult CB on Venice. But thank you for offering it at us. Yeah, I'm a bit concerned about this little Ferrara war. I don't know why. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to take the whole thing anyways, which is kind of a shame. I'd like to. Unless Venice grabs it. That could be useful if I had some more reliable allies. Yeah. What I'm thinking is that maybe if we're lucky, Venice attacks them when we're sieging down here, and we can vassalize them. And call all our allies into the defensive war. We'll have to see. Probably should have kept track of the time. Made sure that I'm not going too far, but this is my first time back. It's alright to go a little bit over. I want to keep it in manageable bit. We have gained excommunicated against Savoy. Savoy. My friends, that's a shame. You have an ally of Aragon anyway, so we wouldn't have been able to attack you. I doubt Aragon will abandon you in the next little while. Hopefully nobody else sees that as an opportunity. Alright, France has better things to do right now, I think. Nobody's got claims on you anyways. Well, they don't need claims now with the excommunication. Do I want to get... Yes, I want to get also these mercenaries now. I know it puts us over force limit, but we'll be fine because they're the cheapest. 148's a bit expensive. I don't want to be like burning money on these guys. They're just cannon fodder. I think 148's the only others that are cheap. I could get them with a better general then. 241, no siege pip. Well, that's fine. My king has a siege pip. I like to keep these guys around for a while. The first mercs that I hire, they kind of become my standing army if I've got enough money, if I'm in a trade area or something. 148 a month, though, is a bit too much to be a standing army. Yeah, we'll go over first limit. Our force limit's going to go up here in a second anyways. We can drop you right here. Actually, we might end up waiting a little bit longer. You know what? Let's just put you there. Hopefully you don't get some big ally in the month I'm waiting. We are losing money now. Yeah, well. It's worth it. Oh, another agenda of the diet. This is what happens when you have that supremacy or over the crown thing. They just pop up and you hope to God that it's something useful that you want. Base tax in Novara. I don't really want to burn any points right now, but I'll think about it. Bohemia's opinion of Milan is 100. That is good. And base production. So we are going to go with this. I hate tying up a diplomat for so long, but we will get a discounted advisor, which is nice. What are you looking at right now? The enemy of your enemy. If you were closer to me, I'd even say you'd be a good ally, but you're not closer to me. I don't think you'd come down here and help with anything. It would take too long to accrue favors, yada yada. Maybe long term. Only have one ally, but you've got your vassals. Oh, 45, so it won't take long. I know I've had him in Lucca for a little while, but I'll leave him there. Yeah, let's pull him out of Lucca then. It's only been a couple months. Get our advisor as quickly as possible before something happens. I'm letting his morale tick up in case you wonder why I'm not doing anything. It's gonna be slow. Better not take too long here though. Just with these guys have ended. Alright, that's good enough. Get both you guys in. Select you, attach you to the army of Milan. Okay, still just Albania. Ottomans still haven't declared on you. Cleared anything up. It's gonna suck a little bit, but we'll still win. We can wait one more tick so that I can get Spy in Genoa back home before the end of the month. Declare this war. Alright, somebody would take land. Who do I want to take land to and then later change my mind? I don't actually like also to backstab my allies and not give them land. That can tend to haunt you later in your time of most need when you really want somebody to join in and they'll say, no, you betrayed the last guy you promised land to. I don't really need them to win this war, but that way we can split the country. And I would still have to take the full AE, not release Modena. And then I would, instead, when they took that, would release Ferrara. And then if you're really, really lucky, the Empire demands that they return the unlawful territory, and you get them both right away. We'll see. I think that's the way to go, though. Who deserves it? Who does the Emperor like a little bit less? Probably both generally the same. It's too early in the game. Okay, Bologna. They like you a tiny bit more. Giving Mantua 2 forts, though. That would just take a lot of time and effort to conquer them later, though. It's probably going to be a while till I conquer them anyways. Maybe something else happens before then. No use planning too far ahead, then. Declare. Let's call in then Mantua with a promise of land. I will be taking Modena for myself. Confirm. Let's move straight in. I didn't really expect you to go that way, but I guess that's unsurprising. That's about what I expected to happen there. You guys can get that siege, that's fine. Put in there. River crossing, it seems. Alright, the French are teaching the British how to war. Stack wipe, good. And the most useless trait, but oh well. For our king. I mean, I am glad he didn't die. Alright, I actually want my king with you guys. Since you've got 1 siege pip. Unless you have a siege pip, my friend. You do not, General. So let's detach the mercs. They're the ones that can go in there. Detach everybody here except one of you. And send the king into there. You can siege down here. Of course, what's most likely going to happen, I have to consider, was that we're not going to really be able to reach Albania. And we're going to end up sitting around forever waiting for the call for peace. Because they won't be happy if we don't give them land. Oh well. In the meantime, we don't really need our troops at full strength here. Better we got fort on though. Well, no, I'll have enough warning. Leave the capital fort on. Yeah, there he is, Scanderberg with 4 troops. You joined which trade league? Genoa. Oh, well, I guess Genoa is over here. Makes sense. This will be rather long. I did forget about my spy. He was sitting around lazily doing nothing. We don't need another claim at the moment anyways. I'm sure the AE will be enough. Cyprus also, their trade league is getting bigger. Oh. Time to raise the rail here. Take our siege general as well. He's not great, but he's the best we have. We will have to pick this battle very carefully. Have enough troops there not to get, knocked down when you take attrition or something. Losing money again. Oh, I've never actually had to fight this guy, so, you know, I'm gonna assume that his reputation is well deserved. See if I can get him in a defensive fight at least. Right. If he's going up through there, that's his only option. So I guess we can advance. Let's just advance one province at a time. English here. June. Oh, we have a cardinal. Loyal to Milan. Thank you, Pope. Come on, Skanderberg, where are you? I don't really want to get stuck in the Hungarian plains. It means we would have to get down to here. Alright, let's just go one province at a time. The minute we see him, we're turning tail and running. Oh, there he is. And with 5 troops, he's probably gonna totally annihilate us. Run! Probably could have just waited for him. Tell you what, let's go hang out in the mountains here, see if he attacks us there. Because all of our forts offer really no defensive benefits. I'm assuming you're going to come down to Untitled, yeah, alright. You are going to go around us though. Not in the mountains, but we can see if we can at least maybe take you there. Forest Hills. Milan, want to come for us? I don't think he's going to. He lacks the confidence. Losing papal influence. He's actually an OK 354. So this is a cardinal sins. Apparently our king did something bad on the battle when he was out leading the army through Venice. Romantic area, I guess. I should probably make sure I'm sitting close enough to the mic. It's been a while since I've recorded. It could be that you can't hear a thing I'm saying. Naturally, I did some tests, but your voice tends to change a bit as you chat for a while. Should we take this heir with a weak claim? Lose some papal influence, or gain a little bit. I really should have researched the whole Ambrosian Republic chain. I believe it fires if I have no heir, or if I've got an heir with a weak claim. In which case, this is fine, but at the same time, why would I lose the papal influence then? Yeah, let's not. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. Alright, let's not be too shy here. He's gonna try to go around us. Now, where are you headed? Ideally, okay, they are blocked off. Let's just leave this fort down for a little while. Come on. I know you can see it, you're the AI. Paradox tells us that we can't, but you know. Alright, pause. Pull you into... Which one is the quickest? I always wished you could tell which province I can travel the quickest from. We'll put you there. I'm guessing by now he's probably getting close. Better get this up. Right, siege is one. That could be useful. That could be just what we needed. Do. Don't go off and do anything foolish, Milan. Mantua. Oh, you're gonna go up there and... Ah, okay, we finished you. That's good. We are also... let's leave them there just in case. We don't give this to them? Where are you? Could have sworn Skanderberg was going to come up here and try to take this fort. It really looked like that was his interest. That spy network there is going to do us no good. Oh, there he is. What's he going to do instead? Oh, there he is. Yeah, he's coming around. He could just be wandering around for the hell of it, though, for all I know, and probably meant too his troops are going to get totally wiped. Okay, let's get back to building the spy network in Lucca. And aside from that, I guess we will maybe want a spy network in there. Well, I don't really know for the moment, so let's just improve relations with Savoy, I guess. Doesn't do any good improving. Oh, it does, actually. Austria no longer hates us? Huh. I mean, diplomatic relations, but let's change your mission. You here, and Austria improve relations. We were not worthy to be enemies of... I'm not going to leave the land here for them just to siege it back. Probably you'll be fine hanging out over there. Doesn't look like they're coming for our port, though. That's a bit of a shame. The House of Visconti is shaken. Lose legitimacy, lose prestige. Legitimacy. This means now, yep, now that we're coming right out here, of course he's going to come here. Alright. A Curia Controller has lower development costs. Can be useful. Come on, I really would like you to do something. Tell you what, we can't sit around and be so shy about this anymore. I'm being too afraid. My hope is to bait him into coming down to my fort. Wouldn't it be sad if I was the one, this craven leader was the one to kill Skanderberg? Why aren't we confident? Wow. Nope, he's not doing anything, and I'm not attacking you in mountains, no. Because this is gonna be quite the boring war. Oh no, not that way. Not that way. No. There we go. Well, my allies can siege down your country. Well, you sit here then. Find a place where we're not attriting here. Hang out. Not there either. See if I can beat you there and somehow get you roped into it. Nope. Dancing with Skanderberg. It sounds like a film. I apologize for the utter excitement of this war. But there's no reason to take a battle if we don't have to. Oh, a 200 air. Oh god. With a strong claim. I should have taken the weak claims, guys. Okay. Maybe that's the key to the event that you could do. That is not good. Alright, let's just, I don't know, let him go somewhere. But now you just want to hang out in Venice forever. Alright. Tell you what. Can't imagine. I don't know where you can see. Well. I guess I can speed this up a tiny bit. The Renaissance. And of course it didn't happen in our country. Where did it happen? Because if it happens in your country, of course you get all sorts of nice benefits. It happens in Salusa. Probably even they hate Savoy. Nope, no, at least that, so it will spread relatively quick. Alright, let's just crank that up for a little bit. I don't really like to run at speed 5. I also feel like it messes with the events and stuff sometimes. Alright, you have finished that. Maybe you're willing to peace out here. You are. Give us anything? Nice money? Alright. No use taking much war reps from you because you don't live for very long. Oh, actually I have quite a bit of war score. That's when you're like, maybe I should vassalize them. No. I'm not feeling like a let's take on Ottomans that early kind of game. So that's all useless. Instead, then we will be having you remove Ragusa as your rival. I mean, I guess a could pay off for a month or two. No. 9 more. Ah, that's good enough. Whatever. You guys home. Maintenance down. Fort down. Let's lower the capital fort this time instead. And done. Alright. So, we can now divide Ferrara amongst ourselves. I'm still a little bit upset about that I'm gonna have to lose 50 prestige to get you to go away. All because I did not accept the child in the reeds. Well, a learning lesson for anybody else who might have this occasion come up. You get the offer for a weak heir, take it. Because then you end up stuck with Enrique 2.0, referencing the Spanish leader if you are familiar with the game, and you got to take a big hit to get rid of him. That is sad. Alright, well, at the very least, we can super peace though, take everything. If I vassalize you... Oh yeah, they took the capital because they got there quicker. Well, that's fine. Well, I can't humiliate them, unfortunately. Interesting, Mantua wouldn't even mind. I know. If I didn't give it to them, that's interesting. Huh. I mean, they have the occupation, so they are taking it if we give that to them, but they don't mind not getting anything if I just leave Ferrara around. No, that's fine. Just means that we can't get the humiliate cause or anything. We can still take all their money, 65. Alright, let's see what we see here. We are short a rival. Mantua, Provence, Genoa. Oh, Genoa it is, I guess. I'm not going to turn on Mantua yet. That one's lacking a core. We can start coring you, but I don't think it's going to happen. Doubting it. And we'll start. You can always cancel that. That doesn't hit you too bad. Now we also, let's not forget our improved relations guy for half price. We are definitely taking you on. I'm gonna lower both my forts actually. Nobody's gonna attack me. There. Alright, let's just get the troops home for a bit. Reattach my mercs. Move them a little bit away from the Venetian border. I am expecting that. Surprising. Military access by Provence. How did that start? What is that? Attacker against Provence. Did France abandon you? Not very nice of them. Alright, so call for that, which means we cancel our coring. Go to here. Go to here. Not here. Here. Release Parma, Ferrara, or Ferrara or Medina. We're gonna try releasing Ferrara because then we'll get the claim there. We are over a slot. We'll get rid of that soon enough. Yes, of course we'll give the province back. Oh, you gave it to Modena. No, I was like, oh, for a second there, I thought they were like, maybe that would have been like a weird bug that they had like been released it to Modena instead of Ferrara. Wouldn't have happened that way. So, who do we get rid of? 3 legs? You only have 1 ally. Oh, I can't abandon you. I am over relationship slots. I don't see getting any other vassals soon. Tell you what, I am gonna hang on. I never got that claim up there, did I? No, I didn't. I'm thinking about whether there's any other vassal I can grab in quick order. I really don't like to abandon them right away. They're gonna really, really dislike me. I could have actually declared another war. I didn't even think of that, but I was gonna release them anyway, so kind of irrelevant. I could get my humiliate war in though, but that makes sense to do when I've got another claim up somewhere else, which isn't gonna happen for a while because I have not actually got a lot of neighbors that aren't in trade leagues. Yeah, both Genoa and Venice are watching out for you. That's nice for you. So that would have been the only one, and I was gonna release them anyways. So, irrelevant. What should I do, though? I don't really want to take a bunch of attrition with you either, though. Oh, but I could. Especially since they would come and help. Why are you building troops? Alright. You still have them. Regensburg, that's what, up here? Well, that's something to think about later. Let's see if they get this unlawful territory call. That would be nice, but probably not going to happen. I can start building, build this spy network in Genoa. I really want that opportunity to be available when I go there. We will cancel you at the end of the month. 1 month. Alright, get our claim up on Lucca. Doom. Say goodbye to you. Sorry. See if you're gonna get eaten right away. Yep, you are. It's kind of a shame. But maybe it drags you into the war, weaken you a little bit more. Don't have any sort of truce either. Or you. Oh, really do feel guilty. Move them up here. What's going on? I might have to assess the situation, which means it may actually be a good time for a cut. Does not seem that they are willing to release that. Austria is just not going to make them do it. Probably because it was Modena. If I released Modena, maybe they would, but now they're like, Ferrara, it exists. They don't need another province. I was looking here for a reason, but... Alright, so an Italian engineer is available. Costs us money, but gets us mill power. We'll definitely take that. And what I'm going to have to do is consider what exactly to do about this heir. And I probably just have to take that Diplo hit. We'll see out the end of the year here. Hope that he doesn't inherit the throne in the time we've got left. And maybe in spring, We'll declare war against Geneva. Not Geneva, that was Freudian because of the event popping up where Geneva is now released. Oh, I never wanted that event when I played Savoy. I haven't played them since that event became a thing, so it's got to be harsh letting go of that much land. And in spring, maybe we declare war on Switzerland. That's why I'm building up the little spy network there. You know, doesn't hurt. Everything helps. And we can see what we see next. There we go. January 1st. Probably we'll call it quits then. I am beating myself up for not taking that that air and enabling the Ambrosian Republic event. I'll read up on it during my little break here though and see what we can do. I'd rather not take the 50 prestige hit. That will take a long time to get back. I've never been a fan of disinheriting. I had a payoff once though. It was a brilliant payoff too. It was like, oh, godlike. And a talented, ambitious daughter event, if you know that one. It's just like just what we all would want our daughters to be. All right, so that looks good for now. We did a lot of setup, but typical for EU4 first episode. Usually, especially if it's a short episode, you're looking at 30 minutes of not unpausing if you're watching Quill, which we should all watch anyways because he's very entertaining. Got ourselves set up though. We did get one vassal, which I like to do. Ups our force limit. How is that force limit then? Maybe we don't need to disband troops. Yep, upped our force limit a bit. We're doing okay there. Do have to remember to improve relations with you soon though, and keep you happy. We took the full AE for it, but that's all right. We've got a claim coming back then on Ferrara in the future, when we break our alliance with Mantua, which will be a while. There's no rush. Keep these guys around a while. And when we return next time, I guess it's a war against Switzerland to get our humiliation CB. And think about what is next. Get some claims here and here. And wait for that renaissance to spread to us. But with that, thank you for joining me. Time to clean this audio up and see how much I stumbled as I got back into the swing of things. I appreciate you joining me. I know Milan's not like, your most challenging country to choose, but like I said, lots of people have questions about what and where and how to play up here, and I'm generally decent at AE management, so hopefully we can push our limits a little bit as things move along without, doing anything like no CBing or anything. Thank you again, and hope you are all well. Cold in a lot of places right now, and we're all stuck inside at least, so we can maybe enjoy our places a little bit more. Since it's so cold outside, we won't feel so like we're missing something while we're in here. I will see you next time. Till then,